Hi everybody, it's Crafty Jackie, and I am going to do a tag. It was started by BECCA the Bargainer, and excuse me, I just put a load of laundry in and I'm itchy. And it is the secret life of a Dollar Tree hauler. And I know a bunch of people have done this, and our answers have been similar. I don't know, hopefully some might will be different. But I will start with question number 1. Are you secretly addicted to the Dollar Tree? Yes. Now, my family, I don't know what they think. Poor Ron knows I'm constantly asking to go to the Dollar Tree, and different people in the family are always like going, "Oh, you went to the Dollar Tree again?" So I guess the answer would be yes, I'm addicted. Whether or not it's a secret, I would say, is up to the person, depending on the person you ask. Number 2, do you agree with this statement? Shopping hauls are a grown-up show and tell. I would say yes, for sure. It's been a long time since I did show and tell in school. But it seems to me like you always tried to take something that was different, something you could one-up the other kids. And I feel like that's how hauls are a lot of times. Even though people are excited that they found these items, I do feel sometimes like other people and myself, if we found it first, which is rare for me, but it does happen, that we can't wait to tell everybody else, not just so that they know and they can be looking for it, but also kind of like, I got it. That's my opinion. Okay. Number 3. Do you often find yourself recommending Dollar Tree to friends and family, but not sharing the YouTube part of your life? Oh, yes, always. My daughters will say, "Oh, where did you get that?" And I'll say, "Dollar Tree." Or, whomever, somebody at church, wherever I'm at. "Where did you get that? That's so cute." Dollar Tree. I don't keep my YouTube a secret or anything. As a matter of fact, a couple of times we've had different things at church, like or different things I do. If you knew me, and I've said, if you knew me better, you'd know I have a YouTube channel. And they all laugh. They think it's funny. They think I'm making it up. So, I don't know. I have 2 of my daughters watch my channel and a couple of my grandkids. And Ron sometimes does. So, that's about it. But I recommend it all the time because there's just so many bargains. I'll tell my daughter Becky, "Oh, you got to get to the Dollar Tree. They got blah, 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 certain snacks or whatever." She's not into crafting, but snacks and other stuff, decorations. Number 4, do people you are close to call you by your YouTube name? Yes. Definitely. Sometimes in joking around, but yes, they do. My grandson is the one that gave me the name, so yeah, he does. And yeah, I probably could have possibly came up with a different name for myself, since it seems rather common to be a crafty so-and-so. But it was so cute. He said, "Grandma, since you like doing crafts, why don't you call yourself Crafty Jackie?" And I said, "Oh, good idea." And there it is. And I'm not going to change my channel name because it would hurt his feelings. So, number 5. Choose your excitement level when entering the Dollar Tree. Number 1, embarrassed because you're there so often. Number 2, excited because you're in the best bargain store ever. Or ecstatic and grinning with your camera at the ready for pictures and your vlog. Um, I would say it's probably number 2, excited because I'm in the best bargain store ever. I do get really excited, hoping I'm gonna find Bolero or something. But I mean, literally, I get when I went to Michigan and I walked in, and I could just see when I walked in things I'd been looking for. I was in. If I was apt to take pictures, I would have, because I was just shaking almost. I was so excited. That's kind of scary. It's kind of scary. Okay, number 6. Do the cashiers or employees where you shop know that you make, next page, videos? I think it's videos. Make videos. Make Dollar Tree hauls. Excuse me. I run an envelope. No. I have told them that people make videos about stuff they bought at the Dollar Tree. I've told them, I didn't say I do, but I said that people do. I'm about half tempted to go to the manager, I feel a tickle, and tell him and show him and say, there's all the things that other people find, but you never have. You never have washi. You never have this. You never have that. And just to see what he says. But I just may do that one day because I actually know him by name, Kenny. I've talked to him many, many times. He knows me. He does not know my name, but he knows me. Alrighty, I've lost track. Number 7. Are you a member of the Dollar Tree Facebook communities? I'm a member of 2. One is the Dollar Tree Book Club, I believe it's called, or book group. And the other one, I can't remember the name of it, but it's people who are do paper crafts and stuff. I can't remember the name of it though. I'm sorry. So far, I haven't showed anything to either one of them. I have got a lot of books, and I should probably post on it, but I never have yet. Number 8. How do you decide on the titles of your DT haul? Most of the time, it's if it's a big haul, I'll tell the size of the haul or the type of the haul, or if it was a special kind of haul, like the last one I did, I said it was a grand opening Dollar Tree haul, stuff like that. For my vlogs, it's different. But for my hauls, it's usually what store I went to. And I don't usually put, if I ever found anything before anyone else, I probably would put it in there. But by the time if I ever find it, but by the time I find it, it's usually everybody and their mother has already found it. So it's kind of, Number 9, being a Dollar Tree expert and all, do you help people find items in the store? Yes. I don't like seek people out, but if I hear people talking in the same aisle as me and they're going, I wonder where they have such and such. I was in the store one day. It was the store by my church, and I heard the woman say to the man, is everything in here $1? And I said to her, yes. Or some things might be 2 for $1, but yes, $1 is the most in here. Wow. Sometimes people will say, I wonder where such and such is. Or they'll ask me, do you know where the makeup is? Something like that. Number 10, what shopping path do you usually follow in the stores? I'm pretty much, regardless of what store I go into, I hit which pretty much everyone does, I think, the seasonal or whatever the holiday stuff first. And then I usually start, uh, if I'm looking back at the store, I usually will start on the far left and work my way up and down. At about midway point, I'll go down, pretty much down the center or back aisle, um, depending on the size of the store. Some of them I might just at the end of that aisle look at what's there and then cut across. 11. How OCD or thorough are you when you look down each aisle? Pretty much, pretty OCD, unless I'm in a really big hurry, because I have learned things are different. And, I go to like 3 or 4 Dollar Trees. I go to a couple most of the time, and there's a couple other ones that I go to on occasion, and they're all set up similar, but not exactly the same. I know the ones in Michigan were, one of them was so big, and a lot of times they'll take over a store that it was somebody else's store, and so it's set up very oddly. Or if it's a really big store, they got a lot of stuff in the center that they don't have in other stores. So, but you just never know when you're going to find something. You may find a stamp, those, when I was looking for the stamps, just you got to look up, on the little poles and all over the place. You just never know when you're going to find stuff. That's like these pens, these colored pens I was looking for today or yesterday. I looked everywhere in the aisle of all the stationery stuff, didn't have them at all. And as I'm checking out, they're in the checkout aisle. These pencils, they were in with the kids' stuff. So, you never know where to look, which annoys the hell out of Ron because he thinks you should go in with a list, or you should go in knowing what you want, and that's it. You don't look at anything else. Unless it's a guy. If we were at Bass Pro Shop, it'd be a different story. All right, number 12. Do you haul every single item you buy? No. Sometimes I forget stuff. Sometimes I'll forget a whole bag. It'll be in the kitchen, and the rest of them I brought in the bedroom, and one of them still sitting in the kitchen. I very rarely haul laundry stuff unless like when those awesome, see what I'm saying here? The awesome orange stuff came back, and excuse me, they redid those because they now have a big scoop in them instead of the little clear ones. So they must have redid. I don't know if they redid the formula, got a different packager, packaging company. I don't know, but my thing keeps jiggling. I'm on the bed, so it's a big. So if it's something I've been looking for, for a long time, or if it's something really unusual like that, I'll show it. But I don't generally show every bottle of detergent and stuff like that. I keep it more to personal stuff, food stuff, and junk like that. Alrighty. Number 13. What item are you collecting from Dollar Tree? To me, collecting is you have a bunch of something because you think they're cute or something like that. Like I collect flamingos, or I collect, stuff like that. So I would say nothing from the Dollar Tree. There's never a lot of something that I'm not big on, like, people collect pens. I don't collect pens. Pens are to write with. I don't collect them and say I have every kind of pen you can think of. I will look for one specific if I think it's something I want, that it's going to write good or something. Sometimes I'm wrong. But I don't really collect anything. I don't collect the perfumes. I don't collect, no. Who has inspired you? This is number 14. Who has inspired you in how you format your hauls video style. Well, of course, when you first start out, you have no clue. And so you kind of watch what other people do and you just kind of emulate it. You don't, you know, you don't even hardly have any personality into it. Some people maybe do, but I sure didn't. I I was so stiff and everything, and I didn't even know how to, I was like, but after a while, I think you um, get your own mojo going. You have your own personality in it and stuff, and I think that's how your style is. There's people that uh, I probably paid attention. People who have a sense of humor, I probably kind of mimic them somewhat, or I try to remember to smile because I have a tendency not to smile unless I don't just smile for the heck of it, and if I'm not smiling, I have this really sad looking face. Um, so yeah, I don't know that I really pattern myself after anybody. I think everybody on YouTube has a most definite different personality and way of doing their their videos. And last but not least, drum roll please, number 15. If you could meet another DT hauler, who would it be? Well, I have been lucky enough to meet two. I met Make It All Maniac, but I don't believe she makes videos anymore. She did for a while there again, and then she didn't. But most recently, in February, I met Lisa and her husband, Lisa from Lisa's Halls, and her husband, Mike. And that was wonderful. They're great, great people, and we got along really well. Ron and I got along really well with them, and we're really looking forward to seeing them again sometime. Hopefully when the weather breaks a little bit, maybe they'll come here and we can have them hang out at Yogi Bear or something. And I would love to meet Jody Saladino. She lives in that area too. Kathy, No Guts, No Glory. I would love to meet Tracy B for sure. Sarah. Let's see, what's her channel name now? She changed it. It used to be called Enchanted Garden. It's Sarah. I'm sorry, Sarah, I can't think of it. I'd love to meet her. She's real fun. Seems like a really warm person. Of course, I think everybody wants to meet Mrs. Cotton Candy's Darling Life, or however her channel is. She's such a wonderful person, and I know everybody'd probably like to meet her. There's a lot of them. A lot of them that I watch, I would love to meet. There's a lot of them that I started watching that I don't know that if I would care to meet them in person now, but there's a lot of them I watch now that I would really love to meet in person, because you start to feel your fit of who might kind of be like your personality, and I think that. So some of those that I mentioned, I would really love to meet or re-meet. So that is my haul. Yeah, I got haul brain. That is my questions. I tag you to do it. Becca the Bargainer tags you to do it. It's a lot of fun. Bye, guys. Love you. Long time. Stay crafty.